before you were 19, before the car accident, did you have any spiritual inclinations in your life?
Our Father, not who art in heaven, but our Father, our Dad, he was a police officer and a prosecutor in the courts, very high-level detective. But at the same time, he was very quietly taking us on a regular basis to the VSU, which is the Victorian Spiritual Union, where there's a lot of psychic development taking place, mediumship development, communication with what do you call higher dimensional levels of intelligence, with the masters from Venus, things like this, and psychic healing, magnetic healing taking place. And the whole family loved it. So we grew up amongst that. But I would say that it actually still goes back to the very beginning of me going to school, where I noticed the very first day that I was going into the classroom, I looked into the door, looked into all the other kids, and I felt like there's something not right here. I could feel, I could sense intuitively that the vibration about me going into that classroom just didn't feel right. Maybe it was because it was too early for me, or maybe it's because somehow it felt like I don't resonate with these kids. So the very first day that we came out for a break, where you're given a little bottle of milk to drink, everyone's got a little bottle of milk, and I'm listening to the other boys, and they're rough as guts, the way they're talking to one another, and the way they're teasing the girls. And I couldn't comprehend that. And I look at, this is the first time looking at all these little girls in this sense, and I'm seeing the beauty of them, the sensitivity of them, and these boys are just teasing them and making fun of them. So, and I recognized from that point onwards, I was very different. So all throughout primary school and high school, I never experienced a fight with any other boy. I had other boys trying to provoke me. They wanted to see if I could fight, if I would fight them, even friends for that matter. But all I would do was just look at them and just look into their eyes. And it's like my heart was showing them, hey, this is who I am. I'm your friend. I love you. And so I would say to them, I don't want to hurt you. And I don't want to be hurt by you. So they'd hit me across the head or punch me in the stomach, and I just keep on gazing into their eyes. I wouldn't feel any pain for some reason. I just keep looking. And then they look at me and they just walk off and go, you're crazy. But this is 10, 11 years of age. And then 13, then 16 in school. This sort of thing's happening. So I knew, it was like, no, I've got a different nature. A natural peacefulness. Even when playing football, and I was an athlete, I'd have the other team elbowing me, trying to punch me, to knock me over, and I'd just look at them and keep running for the ball. It didn't make sense. Compute, why are they doing that? It's not about hurting one another, it's about going for the ball and the competition of that, playing for that, the thrill of that. I would take the punches, but I wouldn't retaliate. It wasn't within my nature to do so. So I knew, as you can see, I had a different nature. That was already there. And my mother did say, in actual fact, even from 2 years of age, I was the only child amongst 4 kids that she could leave in a corner alone, and I wouldn't be crying out for her. I'd be very peaceful, sitting there. I could play with things. She knew I was content. I was okay.